Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here, and I truly hope that what I share with you helps you. So I also want to remind you before I forget to please like or share my videos, and if you have any questions or comments, you can put them on the bottom of this video, or you can email me any questions that you have and I'd be glad to answer them for you, especially just for you. And you can email me at Maxine at reikibymaxine.com. So the topic today is, sorry, no two people are the same. You might be asking, why are you bringing this up? Well, first off, I'm always guided to what I need to speak, and this has come across in my vision about myself, and it happened, I was trying to figure out, because I went vegan, like certain foods, what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat, and everything is written differently about it. So it was kind of frustrating, and then a bell rang in my head, as it always does, and that's where this speech comes from. But also a poem came out of it first, so I'm going to read you my poem. This will set the tone. Now my poem is entitled No Two Paths Are the Same. It's pretty much the same thing. Walking the path of self is truly what you do. Not following others' advice, forget the golden rule. What do you do? Release your past, release all dramas, release all so-called knowledge. Silence your mind, listen to your heart. It will guide your daily start. Your own heart will lead you through all the questions you ask. What should I do? What should I eat? What vitamins do I need? This was how it's meant to be. What's best for you might not be best for me. No two people are the same, not in health, not in diet. All these rules just keep us insane. Throw out the rule books, listen to your heart, be in touch with your higher self. He or she won't keep you in the dark. So, I mentioned a while ago about your higher self, and every day is a new beginning, and every day we learn something new. And today, I want you to know that what is happening at this moment with our planets is we need to start getting in touch with our higher self. Now, some of you know what a higher self is and some of you don't. So I'm going to explain it to you. We are not single people. We are multidimensional. Multidimensional means that you see me here as one person, but there are parts of me that are in other galaxies, in other dimensions, doing different things. And your higher self is the one who is, let's just say, in charge of your life, or knows everything about your life. Not really in charge, but knows every single thing that you have forgotten, knows what's best for you, knows what you need to do, what you need to eat, if you should take vitamins, etc. So one of my very best friends had told me how to connect with my higher self, and it's called swaying. And I did talk about this in another video, but trust me, I don't remember which one it was. So I'm going to bring that back up because it's very, very important. And the reason I'm bringing this up, it has to do with we are only individuals. No two people are the same. We all know that there's no two people the same. we all know that even if a twin is born, and those are two people that were pretty much born together, but they still were not born at the exact same time. So even though they have similarities, they are still two completely different people with two different ideas, likes, wants, needs, learning styles, whatever. So I'm going to get back to the higher self, but I want to explain this first. So think about it. We all know that we're not the same, yet when we go to school, all of a sudden we're the same. We're taught the same, we have to know the same things, we're all taught the same way, even though our learning styles are different. Even some of the things that we're taught, maybe we don't even need to know. So, do you see where I'm going with this? Think about the doctors. The doctors treat everybody the same. If you have a stomach ache and Joe has a stomach ache and Sally Sue has a stomach ache, you all get treated the same. But you're not supposed to be treated the same. The same remedies aren't going to help you that help other people. I used to tell my doctor all the time, I'm alien. Whatever you're going to give me, whatever you tell me how it's going to be for my body is not going to be. And truthfully, it never was. And I didn't seriously still yet make that connection. And it was really getting in touch with my higher self that opened my eyes to more things. So our food, our diet, what is best for your body. And there's so much out there about diets and exercise and what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, what gym you should go to, what parts of your body you should work out, if you should do cardio, if you should do it this way, if you should do it that way. And you know, there's a lot of people who study exercise modalities and health, and then they're experts in the field of exercise, but they still do the same thing. They put everybody together, and they think that if this exercise works for her, it's going to work for everyone. And if it doesn't work for you, well, then you're doing it wrong, or there's something wrong with you. Because you see, it always goes down that road. If it doesn't work for you, what's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with you. You are perfect as you are. You have your own body that responds to food differently than someone else. But you notice people are quick to judge you. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why do you eat this? Why do you drink that? I mean, I don't get that. For some reason, everybody is so involved in everybody else's life. And I really believe the reason for that is because they're not involved in their own life. Why would anyone want to take responsibility for themselves? Because to know themselves might not be something they want to know. Maybe they're afraid to know. Maybe they ignore things about themselves that they don't want to deal with. So they go out into the world and they deal with everybody else's life. Doesn't that make sense? So anyway, you know how they talk about vitamins. You should take this vitamin, that vitamin. Your medical person gives you all these drugs. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not going to tell you not to take them, but I don't know if you've noticed. I sure have noticed that the last couple of weeks, people are going to the doctor and they're getting worse from going to the doctor. And I'm not saying that the doctor's going to make you worse, so don't take that wrong. But they're treating people like cattle. They're not treating the individual, and they're definitely not healing anyone. So doctors truly need to be retrained. And that is coming down the road. But in the meantime, let's just go with simple things like vitamins. So I have all these vitamins, and you know, in the past I was taking them every single day because this person said you should take this vitamin, blah, 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 whatever. So when my girlfriend taught me about swaying, then I started to sway on all my vitamins and minerals, because minerals are good for your body too. And I found that I didn't need them every day. Now, I did mention this before. If you saw that video too, I'm sorry, but that's how it works. Anyway, so now we'll fast forward to being vegan. I had eliminated soy from my diet. And I've noticed, like, we all like to do fast foods like TV dinners or whatever, which are the worst things in the world to buy, but they have plant-based TV dinners with really good ingredients, but a lot of them use soy isolate protein. And I didn't know if I should use it again. So I've heard bad things about soy. And so anyway, the medical medium put out this whole video on how soy is bad for you. And I'm like, oh my God, I just reintroduced soy back into my diet. And that's how this all started. It's like, soy is good, soy is not good. But when the medical medium says it's not good, then I really listen to him, because he's very into your body. But this is the kicker of the whole situation, is that I asked my higher self. And my higher self said, I can eat soy. So that, again, is why I'm doing this video. So my point is, if you want to exercise, I don't do anything without asking my higher self. Nothing. That's just how it is. This is who you need to be in touch with. This is who knows who's best for you, what's best for you, what isn't best for you. For you, because there's no one else on the planet who knows you like your higher self. And I ask my higher self about my videos, and they tell me what to talk about. And this was one of the topics. And every week it's one of my topics. And a lot of the information I give you is channeled. I'm not even really aware of it, that I'm channeling this information, but trust me, I am. So this is why my videos, I'm not sitting here telling you what you have to do to be a better person. No, I'm guiding you on how to change yourself, how to help yourself be a better person, and how to see things with a different vision, a different eye, a different thought, because we have been indoctrinated since birth about negative things, what we shouldn't do, how we should eat, how we should drink, how we should walk, how we should exercise, how we should be with other people. I mean, the list goes on. And think about it. How many people are miserable? How many people have medical issues? How many people take these vitamins and don't see any improvement? Well, what was happening before I went plant-based was I was taking vitamins once a week. Some of them once every 3 weeks. And since I went vegan for 3 weeks, I haven't taken anything. So I asked my higher self, why do I not need any of this stuff anymore? Is it because you do have to do it in yes or no. Is it because I'm getting all the minerals and vitamins that I need through my food, through my new diet? And it was yes. So I don't question it. I never question anything I pick up from my higher self, and you shouldn't either. So every situation comes from you, is you. So when it comes to exercise, when it comes to dieting, when it comes to going to your doctor. I mean, I had, I have all of a sudden hyperpigmentation where my skin in my back has turned really dark. And certain parts of my body, the skin coloring has gotten darker. And, I had no idea why. So I asked my higher self, do I need to worry about it? No. Do I need to see a doctor? No. I know a medical intuitive. Should I go see him? No. I don't know why it's happening, but the answers were no, no, no. But I went to the doctor anyway. And just to see what the doctor would say and hopefully get, referred to a dermatologist because it is my skin. Well, of course, the doctor doesn't have a clue. So the doctor's like, well, we'll take blood work. I seriously don't know what blood work is going to tell the doctor about hyperpigmentation, but why she refused to send me to a dermatologist is beyond me. Obviously, I don't need to go. She told me that she would see the results and then let me know. I didn't get the results for like 3 weeks. And the results were, oh, your blood work is fine, you're fine, go to hell pretty much. So it was kind of a test because I test my higher self too. I'm not the person that reads things and goes, oh, that's got to be true. That's got to be true. He said it, she said it, they said it. I don't do that. Never have and never will. And even though it's my higher self, because I'm going to share this information with you, I'm going to make sure that what I think is correct, especially if I'm going to guide you to do the same thing. So I went to the doctor to test it out. Doctor said, you're fine. Not that they really even checked it out, but they don't know why my skin's getting darker. Nobody knows why anything happens. Everybody has theories and ideas. But that's the person that you definitely want to start having a relationship with every single day, and only that person, which is you. And through your higher self, you can ask for guidance, you can ask for information, like I've always told you. But you can still utilize your angels. If you're just starting out, you should utilize your angels and your guides. We all have guides. We all have a trillion guides. They change. We do have a master guide that's with you since the day you took your first breath. And your higher self has been with you since you were created by God's source energy. So anyway, this is how swaying works. Swaying, you have to connect first with your higher self. And I need to tell you right now, everybody stresses, how do you do this and how do you do that? Guess what? You ask, or you are, or you believe it, and you am, or you do it. You don't have to guess it. You just say, I am connecting with my higher self. That's it. You don't have to wonder, can I connect? Will I connect? Should I connect? Do I connect? Just say, I am. Which, it's another teachable moment. Another thing that hit me that I'm going to bring up, I am is what connects you with your God source, your creator energy. It is the most powerful word to say, I am. Now think about it. I'm always telling you to say, I am happy, I'm healthy, I am free, I am abundant, whatever, right? But then it dawned on me how all of you, when you're not well, when you don't have good thoughts about yourself, you say, I am sick, I am stupid, I am dumb, I am angry, I am upset. Oh my God, do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how you drew all of that to you just by saying, geez, just by saying I'm in pain? You could say it's mind over matter because pain isn't real. But boy, when you say I'm in pain or I am sick, you just increased your pain and your sickness tenfold. So, why I've said in the past, don't say I am sick if you're sick right now. Say I'm healthy, and then you will be healthy. I am pain-free to be pain-free. A friend of mine called me 2 days ago, had this horrible pain, went to the doctor. The doctor told him, I don't know, some weird thing. Did some medical procedure on him, and he said when he went home he was in more pain after seeing the doctor than before. And I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but I don't. So he called me. I told him, say I'm not human, because we're not. Pain is not real, because it's not, unless you want it to be real. I am pain-free. I call on Archangel Raphael to put your green healing light on me and say I'm pain-free. I am okay. I'm okay. He called me the next day and said his pain disappeared. And then he said, you know what? It's just mind over matter. It doesn't matter however you want to think it. The point is don't ever say I am sick or I am stupid, because you become more of that. So please write that down in your notebook to remind yourself, never ever say anything negative to yourself. So back to this. What I do is say I am connected to my higher self. And for me, when I close my eyes, I can feel the energy. I just feel it in my body. If you don't feel the energy, that's okay, but you test it. So remember, yes and no. Maybe down the road, it'll be more than that, but for right now, let's just go with yes and no. If it's a yes, you get pushed forward. If it's a no, you feel like you're going to go back. To test it, you say something that's not true about yourself. Like, I'm a man, because I'm not, right? So if I can say I'm a man, I get pushed back. I can say, my name is Janice. I get pushed back. My name is Maxine. I get pushed forward. And that's how you know you connect. So you can do anything like that. And then ask. Should I? What I did in the beginning was I took, especially like vitamins and stuff, I took the pills and I stuck it to my chest, because everything is energy. Your medication is energy. I don't even care if it's bad medication. It still carries energy, because we're not anything but energy. Nothing on the planet is anything but energy. So you could take your vitamin C and say, take vitamin C? No? Okay, put it down. So I used to do it that way, but now I just ask, because I don't need to. I don't need to hold every pill, every bottle of pills, and ask. And even when I was in the hospital with high blood pressure, I hate pharmaceuticals. I didn't want to take it. I asked my higher self if I should get the prescription. They said yes. But I didn't take them every day. I only took them when she told me to take them. So I should take my vitamin, my pharmaceutical. It was yes for sporadically, like a day here, a day there, a day here, a day there. Then it was maybe every other week. And now it's been a month and I don't take it at all, because I don't need it. Don't put things in your body that you don't need. When your doctor tells you to do something, ask your higher self if you should do what the doctor says, because your higher self knows more than the doctor does. So this is my video. Do it with food. Do it with exercise. Do it with job interviews. Do it with anything. I even do it if, I'm texting something to somebody and not sure if I said it correctly, because, communication isn't always the best. And trust me, I don't do this every time I text, but if it's something important, or maybe a person that I don't know, do you know what I'm saying? I'll say, like, I'll write a sentence and I'll repeat the sentence, and if that's right, I get a yes or no. So it's very, very important for you to do this, because the world is going in this direction. It's never going to be the way it was. You can try to make it the old way. You can try to live it the old way. It's not going to work out for you. You will eventually see the error of your ways, and just know that you are okay. You are a beautiful light being who is very intelligent. And if you need to know anything, even if it's math related, whatever, school related, test related, check with your higher self. Make this a habit. This is the start of your new awakening, your new life, your new joy, your happiness. Because then you don't put yourself in situations you don't need to be in. You don't take pills that you don't need to take. You don't eat food that will affect your body negatively. Don't you want to know that? We all want to know something, right? That's what you do. And don't question it. You don't always know the right answer. So don't question it. Trust. Always trust what you receive. All this poetry that I write, I receive it, I write it, I put it out. In the beginning, I tested it. Some of the vocabulary I didn't know, I just had to. Even if I decided I wasn't going to write that word, the information stopped flowing in my head. So I had to go, okay, I'm going to write it. Pray that it was okay, and it always was. It's always right. You know everything you need to know. If you're anxious, if you're full of anxiety, ask for guidance and turn your mouth, your words, your thoughts into positive thoughts. Because anxiety, depression, sadness, all of that comes from how you think. And maybe energy that you picked up from other people. You can wake up and test yourself. How do I feel right now? And then heck, you can go on Facebook, and if your mood changed, you just picked up some negative energy from there. Turn it off. Turn off Facebook. So you are all that's important, just you. Your life, your loves, your food, your body, everything. And remember that. And I hope you all have a fantastic, magical, blessed day.